It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right. Well, Cardi B went live and discussed her recent split from Offset. This was on Friday night. Now, one thing she talked about was that she is not divorcing for clout of her music. Listen to this.
And another thing that I want to say is, because a lot of people saying that I got a divorce for clout, because one time I did an interview and I said that my album is gonna have some lemonade moments. I didn't say my album was gonna be like lemonade. I said it's gonna have lemonade moments. So of course I'm gonna have relationship songs on my album. My album is not going to be about only relationship. I'm a hip hop artist. I don't have an album coming out anytime soon. And on top of that, I don't need stunts. I don't need drama to sell music.
Imagine being on the internet explaining to someone you're not getting a divorce for clout. Man, these folks will drive you crazy if you let them. Like, why do you're not getting a divorce for clout? What does that even mean?
Well, people were saying, like she said she was doing this lemonade type of album. So they were like, oh, she's just doing this for like a look for her music.
No, I get it, but imagine responding to that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine having to get
Well,
on the
that's the thing about Cardi, though.
For clout.
What people like about Cardi is also what probably drives her crazy is the fact that she's accessible to them and speaks to them and opens up her life to them. So she's kind of, set it up that way. Now, she also talked about bloggers and whether or not she's friends with bloggers.
Just because I get along with bloggers and the bloggers that I get along with, if they ask me a question, because there has been so much rumors going around, why the reason? If they ask me a question and I answer them, that's not them paying. That's not me paying them. I'm giving them an honest answer.
And lastly, she did address these divorce rumors because, she did file for divorce. People were saying he has a baby on the way. And I've been hearing all these different rumors. But here's what she had to say about the real reason.
I want to let y'all know I have not shed not one tear. The reason of my divorce is not because of none of that that ever happened before. It's not because of cheating. I'm seeing people like, oh, he has a baby on the way. That's a whole complete lie. I just got tired of arguing. I got tired of not seeing things eye to eye. So before, when you feel like it's just not the same anymore, before you actually get cheated on, I'd rather just leave.
Listen, man, I thank God I didn't grow up in this era because Cardi or anybody else, all you youngins, y'all do not know anyone an explanation for what's going on in their personal life. You don't owe anybody an explanation for what's going on in your personal life. You just don't. I mean, it's cool if you want to give it to them, but you don't owe it to them.
All right. Well, it also looks like Young Miami and her baby daddy, Southside, have broken up.
Cheers to Young Miami being single.
All right. So there it is. I feel like they've broken up before. I don't know what's going on, but maybe they'll get back together, right?
Have they? I didn't think they broke up like this before. Well, maybe. I mean...
Ooh, talk to him, girl.
Okay,
tell me more, NB. Tell me more, girl.
She didn't say nothing
what
crazy.
Else you heard?
She just said she's single.
Well, I hope they
what
get
else
back
they talking
together.
about in the
I love
beauty
to see
salon,
black
boo?
love. I love to see black love. That's all.
Okay.
Just pop back up in here. All right. Now, Dr. Dre's estranged wife, Nicole Young, since we're talking about all of these different breakups, she feels that during their marriage, they were married for 24 years, she suffered years of domination, control, abuse, and mistreatment at his hands. Now, people who are close to Dr. Dre are saying there was no abuse and that her claims are the act of a desperate woman who finally realized that the ironclad prenup she signed doesn't win her the lottery. According to sources close to Dre, they said in their 26 years together, there has never been any hint or claim of threatened or actual physical violence, and the insinuation is an insult to actual victims of domestic abuse. She also says that Dr. Dre created a holding company owned solely by him and put trademarks for his stage name, Dr. Dre and the Chronic, which was the name of his debut album, as you know, in that. And she said this transfer happened April 27th and allegedly denied her equal ownership of the trademarks. She said the trademarks were originally filed in 97, the year after they got married. And in addition to her request of $5 million in legal fees, she wants those trademarks to be placed in a trust and has required some type of compensation, restitution, and damages.
Yeah, I know what the lawyer is attempting to do in a situation like that, but things like that don't work on an OG like Dr. Dre because, you think Dr. Dre is at the point in his life where he really cares about reputation? You think he really cares about what people think about him at this point? If he was younger and he was still trying to, grow and get somewhere in life, yeah, maybe. But at this point, no. He's home
I'm sure he still
already.
cares about what people think about him. That's his legacy. I'm sure he still cares.
I think his legacy is pretty secure.
Solid. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's just both sides. And I do want to say, I don't know what's going on in their situation, but there are people who are victims of domestic abuse at home and people may not know about it. So just because the outside world doesn't know never means it didn't happen. So
Correct.
A lot of times people do cover that up and try to stay with the person. So I would not say that just because the world doesn't know about it doesn't mean it didn't happen. I don't know about in their case, but I just mean in general for victims of domestic abuse. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.